adharma? No. They think it's dharma. They think that they are following the highest religious principle by making these terrorist attacks. Those are the people of Kali Yuga with the Kali Yugi mind. Understanding, yes.
There was Hitler.
Hitler also. Although Srila Prabhupada may not agree with you, because Srila Prabhupada said Hitler was instrumental in getting India independence. But nevertheless, he is looked upon that way. But the matter is that fighting for adharma and accepting that you are fighting for adharma. Fighting for adharma and you are thinking that I am fighting for dharma. Or you are propagating that, okay, do this for the religion, is what is Kali Yugi crooked dharma. Is not the right dharma. That is the difference. Like Ravana, he was son of a Brahman father. He was very happy to be called, oh, best of the Asuras. He performed long-term tapasyas, daily pujas, weekly pujas, monthly pujas, annual programs of religious in nature. That is Ravana. But how did he do it? Or what was wrong with it? Or what was the problem? The problem was that all of those pujas, worships and tapasyas and all that, they were not in the mode of goodness. They were in the mode of passion or ignorance, rajas or tamas. That is the problem. So, with all of this, there are mainly two kinds of misguiding philosophies. What are they? Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gaurvani Pracharne, Nirvishesha, Shunyavadi, Paschatya Deshata. What is Nirvishesh and what is Shunyavadi? Anybody knows the difference between Nirvishesh or Shunyavadi? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody else? Nirvishesh or Shunyavadi? Yes, Mataji with the white chunni.
Yeah. Shunyavadi means people who have no knowledge about what is their position, what is Krishna's position, and what is their relationship with Krishna.
Shunyavad is people who don't know of their relationship with Krishna. And Nirvishesh, anybody else? You want to leave?
Shunyavad is voidism.
Shunyavad is voidism.
Nirvishesh is impersonalism.
Yes. Those are good translations. A difference? What is the difference between Mayavad and voidism? Impersonalism and voidism. Difference in impersonalism and voidism. Yes, Madhuri.
Voidism holds that actually nothing at all exists,
Yeah.
and impersonalism holds that something exists, but there is just no variety, variegated features.
Yes. Good. Yes, you. Madan Gopal.
Oh, yeah.
Difference?
Yeah, the key difference is that you can say the goal of any practice in the Buddhist path, Shunyavad means to annihilate yourself and stop existing. Whereas the monistic or the Nirvishesh means to try to get into a state of undifferentiated existence only, where there is no interactivity, it's just pure existence. That's the key difference.
And that's it.
Almost same line. I mean, Nirvishesh is basically they believe in something supreme, but there is no form.
No form.
Whereas Shunyavad is Buddhism. After this life, everything is zero.
Yeah. So everybody gave the right answers. Nirvishesh, as it stands, Vishesh is anything special. Nirvishesh is there's nothing special. I am God, you are God, everybody is God.
Nothing special.
Advait, we're all gods. God is like a bundi ka laddu, and we are all bundis. Because we have the same qualities as God, right? So, according to Nirvishesh, God is bundi ka laddu, we are all bundis, so put so many of us together and make a laddu and it becomes God. Meaning, we are a small part and parcel of God. You are a small part and parcel of God. She is. We all are. Put all of us together. We're not a small part and parcel now. We're a big part and parcel. That's almost like God. So, nothing special. Just one. You, me, God, all the same. No difference. Voidism says there is no God. This life is it. That's it. Everything will end at the end of this life. And who is the biggest propagator or preacher of voidism? Lord Buddha himself. So one may say, oh, Lord Buddha, my God, that's Lord Vishnu. Vishnu's incarnation. And he is actually involved in this biggest crime ring.
Does it mean atheism?
Kind of atheism as well. At least Nirvishesh, they believe in God, but they don't believe in the form of God. That God has a form, this is all useless Nakosla. Because God is in every atom, is one philosophy. And God is that Brahma Jyoti is another philosophy. But so many different philosophies, and they are all coming together. They're all kinds of Mayavad. It comes together into Nirvishesh. That I believe there is God. I believe in existence of God. I'm also. You do. You chant nicely and you become a good person and you become just as good as God. I will make you God. I can make you God. This is a very famous philosophy. Whoever starts preaching that philosophy, you would not see the temple room this empty.
Yeah.
It would be so full, you will not be able to sit people down. So many people will come to try to become God themselves, because I am trying to give you a formula to become God. How you can become God? You don't have to surrender to no God, no Guru, no nothing. I can give you a formula to become God yourself, then what is the problem? It's very attractive. That's why many people, because our false egos are bigger than every other part of our body, we believe that, yes, if he says he can make me God, to tell you the truth, I've always been feeling that I'm God. I always felt that. That I really was God. And to make me God, really, it should not take that much work. Because I am so perfect. I am so good. Look at my features. I look just as good as God. Because everybody has a very high opinion of themselves. So if you say I am God, I believe you, I really don't want to argue with you. I'm easy to get along with. I trust you. So, these are all the different flavors of Nirvishesh, that at least there is God. Whatever he is, what the Brahma Jyoti or you or me or water or light or whatever it is, there is God. Voidism, there is no God. No God. So, Lord Buddha preached that philosophy. But everybody understands why Lord Buddha preached that philosophy? Yes? Okay, then explain. Who said yes? Okay. Vaikuntapati. Give somebody else a chance first. Anybody else? Vaikuntapati is a very senior devotee. Yes, Marina Mataji.
Stop animal killing.
Stop animal killing? To eat. Yes. But why did he say that there is no God?
Because they were the one that followed his Vedas.
It was going in the name of the Vedas, so he rejected the Vedas. But rejecting the Vedas doesn't mean he had to do that. Right? Anybody else wants to try? Not that your answer was wrong. It was right.
Non-violence.
Non-violence. Yeah. Same answer. Yes.
All of that, but also, I guess, to stop misusing the Vedas.
Misusing.
Selfish purposes.
Vaikuntha Prabhu.
That's name of Vedas taken language. That's what
He did not want to establish a conception of God independent of the Vedas. He wanted to keep the Vedas as the authority on how to approach God and not have something separate pathway of going.
No, but he rejected the Vedas. Vedas are good for nothing. Just
which is why he
put them in the fireplace and get some heat out.
Right. So which is why he when he was asked about God, he kept quiet and he said, I don't talk about these things. So he didn't want to. He could have established something about God because his main goal was to put aside Vedas because it's being misused.
Yes.
But he also didn't want to establish a new form of God consciousness, so he just kept quiet on
But
that.
how can you justify what he did?
Yeah, but his people were misusing Vedas, so one cannot explain the law of God without the help of Vedas, because Krishna says Vedesha sarvam aham vedya. So he rejected the Veda, and also the main idea behind it is he wanted to bring the people in mode of goodness, not so more than atheistic, he wanted to make it like more of pre-theistic in the sense, so that the next avatar can take them. So it was more like a U-turn.
Okay. So let's see. let's have a new question. What did Lord Buddha achieve?
He wanted to stop the suffering of the world.
No, but what did he achieve?
Nirvana was Nirvana.
He achieved Nirvana. He's God, he doesn't need Nirvana. What did he achieve from what he did? From his preaching of his philosophy and his pastimes and whatever he started. What did he achieve?
It was like emergency measure stopping the bleeding.
Yes.
To stop the killing in the name of Vedas. It was like
Okay. So it seems like we need to go to the next understanding. I didn't want to take your time and go to the next understanding if you already know. But the next understanding is that Lord Buddha, actually Lord Vishnu, in the form of Buddha, completely cheated thousands of millions of people, and he's cheating them today. Officially cheating. How does he do that? He's making them think that they're following voidism.
worshipping.
He is making them think they are atheists. But what do?
Worship Buddha.
They put the Buddha Murti there and they light all kinds of incense and they're doing Aarti. Who are they doing Aarti to?
Vishnu.
Lord Vishnu. Are they voidism? They're completely personalist. How do you get more personalist than that? You have Lord Vishnu sitting on the altar and you are doing Aarti. What do we do that is so much more special that we say? They do offering as well. They offer something to the Buddha Murti. Whatever water, whatever little sweet, but they make an offering and they do puja. Who are they worshipping?
Vishnu.
They are worshipping Vishnu. They are worshipping Krishna. So Vishnu cheated them into thinking, okay, you think you want to follow voidism, you think you are atheist. Okay, fine. It's alright. I will show you how to become a good atheist. If you want to become an atheist, you have my murti over there and just worship incense, worship Buddha. That will make you atheist. And they're following, yes, sure. We're not worshipping God. It's only Buddha. Who else is God? They're completely cheating them. It's a daylight robbery and it's going on in the whole world right now as we speak. You know the biggest growing religion of the world today, the highest growth of any religion is Buddhism. More and more people are declaring on their census form that I consider myself to be a Buddhist. They're thinking that they're becoming atheist. Every little atheist somewhere or the other in their house or outside in the yard or somewhere in the foyer somewhere will have a little Buddha Murti. Who is that? That's Vishnu. We are not so successful, Srila Prabhupada said, have these little Gaurnitai deities and sell them as good luck charm or happy dolls and so on and so forth. We can't get them in enough houses. But Buddha is everywhere. Almost every Christian will have some form of Buddha somehow or the other will be there. And how many people know Buddha in this world today? Almost everybody. You would still run into people who would say, oh, who's Krishna? But Buddha, does anybody ever come and ask you, oh, by the way, who's Buddha? No. Everybody knows Buddha. Who do they know? Vishnu. But he's daylight robbing them, cheating them in front of everyone. In the whole world, this is going on. Only Krishna can do that. There is no bigger scam than this in this world. And the biggest scam artist is sitting right here on the earth. When he wants to scam you, nobody can protect you. Mare Krishna Rakhe ke, Rakhe Krishna Mare. So, in the form of Buddha, Krishna comes because he is so merciful. The Kali Yuga is coming. Many people are going to become atheists. Many people are going to become void, or are going to want to follow voidism. So why don't I start it in my own little crooked way? So tomorrow they will all come and they will get caught in my net or in my hook, and they will keep thinking they are void and they are atheists, but they will worship me. There are more people worshipping Buddha today than Krishna, because this is Kali Yuga. But at the end of the day, they are only worshipping Vishnu. The Muslims and the Christians, who do they worship? Who do the Christians worship? No, they don't worship Jesus Christ, they worship Jesus Christ. But really, what is their aspect of God?
Father in heaven.
Holy Spirit.
Father in the heaven. Do they worship his murti? So where is this Father in the heaven? It's in that light, which is Brahma Jyoti. All the Muslims are worshipping Nirvishesh, Nirakar form of God. They all believe in God, that there is God. Christians believe in God. Muslims also believe in God. But they believe in Nirakar, which is like Brahma Jyoti. And where is that coming from? Krishna only. So who are they worshipping?
Krishna.
Who are you worshipping?
Krishna.
So what is the difference? The whole world is really worshipping Krishna. No matter you think you are Nirvishesh, no matter you think you are Nirvikar, no matter you think you are Shunyavadi, you are still worshipping Krishna.
This Buddha as a person, right? But we think consciousness is important. We should know that it is supreme, we are worshipping. But they don't know that they are worshipping. So
Yes.
it's like, okay.
No, that's why we say that they are being cheated. It's like you are being asked to chant the name of Lord Ram. You say, no, I cannot chant Ram. You say, chant Mara. Where would you get? Ram only. So, this way or the other, Krishna is going to get you because you are his. No matter what you are his. He's going to get you somewhere, some way or the other. But he will let you have your satisfaction of thinking whatever you are. Oh, I don't. This, I don't. That, this. Okay, fine. But end of the day, your mind, you're coming to me. You go around and do what you want. At night, come home. You're with me. With one or the other form, Buddha, the Brahma Jyoti, the Paramatma, they are absolute truth. Brahma Jyoti is absolute truth. Paramatma is absolute truth. And Lord Buddha or Vishnu, there is no more absolute truth than that absolute truth. So, you are given a satisfaction of thinking you are not worshipping Krishna. Oh, I don't believe in Krishna. Oh, no, fine. What do you believe in? Whatever you believe in, I'm there. It's like the government. They will tax you. Can somebody claim, I don't pay any taxes? Because the tax is in everything. It's hidden everywhere. So, no matter what you do or not do, you are contributing to Uncle Sam's retirement fund. So, this is Nirvishesh and Shunyavad. We chant this every day. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Vicharani Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Bhashta Krishna. We might as well know what we're chanting. We might as well completely understand that what we're chanting. Now, you may say, oh Prabhuji, by hearing your explanation, it seems like Srila Prabhupada wasted all his time because everybody was worshipping Krishna in any ways. So why did he come bother and establish all these temples and so on and so forth? So the answer is that what you are doing, might as well do it right. Don't hold your ear like this, just hold it like that. Because the more upfront and straightforward you are in your relationship with Krishna, the better and quicker it would work. It is much easier to fall in love with that form of Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu than some kind of Brahma Jyoti somewhere. Really, Buddha is not all that easy either to fall in love with. Is he? Not really. It's pretty.
I don't know, that big belly.
Not the fat Buddha.
But what we have on the altar, not that difficult. So, Krishna is going to make you do what he wants you to do, one way or the other. But if you do it the right way, like Arjuna asks in Bhagavad Gita, as to what is the best way of approaching you, Krishna gives all the options. Where is the best way? Here I am. The samam bonam, right here. So you can go around all over the place and this and that and the other thing and then come here or come here directly because that's where you're going. Might as well cut out the chase and come and offer your obeisances right here, directly in front of the most merciful incarnation of Krishna, Lord Sri Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Alright, we understand now which one is more dangerous, Nirvishesh or Shunyavadi? Nirvishesh or Shunyavadi? Why Nirvishesh? Why Nirvishesh?
Prabhupada says it's easier to teach atheists than the impersonalists.
No, but what is more dangerous? Because Nirvishesh, at least they are accepting the existence of God. So, but at the same time, they are denying the personal form, which is Sri Vigraha, which Krishna says is the best to worship. They're denying that. And the void people, voidism, they also deny the existence of God. So who is the biggest demon? Who denies the existence of God? That there is no God is the biggest demon. So who is the biggest demon who's trying to deny the existence of God on this planet Earth today? Can anybody tell us? Who's the biggest preacher of the philosophy that there is no God?
Scientists.
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 Scientists. But who are they?
Maya.
Hmm?
Maya.
Mayavad.
Maya.
Maya Pragyan. So, if there is no God, then where did this world come from and where did we come from?
Big Bang. Big Bang.
The Big Bang. Whose theory is Big Bang? Big Bang. Who's propagating Big Bang today? The biggest person, the biggest demon today who's propagating the Big Bang theory, his name is Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
When he makes a public appearance, hundreds of millions of people around the world are glued to the tube. He is very, very powerful. Since he was 21 years of age, he had such a bad disease, he was about to die, and now he hasn't died. His daughter is almost as old as I am. So, who's making him live? Krishna is really proving that he is really living on my mercy. And Krishna is letting him do it. Really, if you, those people who don't come to the temple, you know many. You invite them no matter how much you invite them. Either they will not come, or even if they come, they are not really interested. The reason they are not interested is they don't think there is God living in the temple. They don't think there is God on the altar. They don't think that coming to the temple is like coming to the shelter of God. They don't think that. They do not believe it. They may say yes, yes, yes to you, but inside their heart they believe that there is no God. Then who's that on the altar? Just somebody that you have created with your own emotions, you know. So you guys who are, sentimental or ritualistic or religious or God-fearing, that's why you have all this. But really there is no God. So to all of those people, there is a safety cushion which they are leaning on. That is Stephen Hawking's philosophy of the Big Bang. That it's actually the Big Bang that created the whole world. They really believe that. That the Big Bang created the whole world. And by chance, the amoeba came around, and somehow the monkeys came out, and somehow the monkeys, converted into us. But there's all kinds of missing connections. Oh well, we'll find them one day. Well, how can you find them one day? I mean, if the evolution is taking place, it's taking place. Oh, they may be somewhere. The world is so small now. They're actually running out of options to say that really, where are all the missing connections? I do not see anybody in between the orangutan and a fully developed human being. Did the orangutan mother give birth to a human being? What happened? They're just into, somehow or other. These religious people, the sentimental people, they don't understand what Stephen Hawking knows. That there is a black hole. Well, sure, there is a black hole. It's right there in the Bible. So, the matter is that how are we going to deal with these demons of the day? Stephen Hawkins and all his followers and so many others. How are we going to deal with them? If you look at the census form statistics between atheist and Buddhist, you would have more than half the world covered. More than half the population of the world would either declare themselves as Buddhist or atheist. Buddhist is not all that much, although I just previously said that it's highest growing, but still is not amounted to a whole lot, whereas the atheist is a whole lot. And now people are also declaring themselves to be spiritualist, which is good for us because we're spiritualist also, but they think of their own spiritualism or of some kind. So in real sense, they are more like atheists. So how are we going to deal with it? Can Krishna come and kill Stephen Hawkins?
Yes.
Krishna can come and do it very easy. What would that give us? No. That would give all these people more a reason of putting a Stephen Hawkins picture and worshipping Stephen Hawkins.
Offering garlands.
Huh?
They offer garlands to him once he's dead.
Because killing him, he is no threat, he is no physical threat. Paritraya sadhuram vinashaya cha dushkritam. Vinashaya cha dushkritam, these people are physical threats to others. But these days, these demons are well dressed in a suit and tie and speaking a very, very so-called civilized language and holding so many degrees that are more in weight than Stephen Hawkins' own body. He hardly has anything. More degrees than anything else. So he is looked upon as brain of the whole society. And he is denying the existence of God. So that demon, we cannot deal with that demon by killing him. It's not going to help at all. How do we deal with him? Who's going to do it? Sankirtana Pravartaka Shri Krishna Caitanya Sankirtana Yajne Prane Bhaja Sei. What does it mean? Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya is the initiator of the Sankirtan movement. One who worships him through the Sankirtan is fortunate indeed. So, Sankirtan, chanting of the holy name, preaching, all these activities, they make more auspicious the environment. Then we have devotees who are also getting PhDs and all that and coming up with their philosophy, with their theory to say that this world did not come out of the Big Bang. A Big Bang or nature by itself cannot even make a nice snowman that our children make when the snow comes down. A little snowman. You seen those two, the picture of those two snowmen talking? One is saying to the other, oh, the child who made us is not coming around anymore and I'm melting here. And the other one says, don't be absurd. Nobody made us. We came to existence by chance. If nature by itself is not able to make a snowman, or the evolution process is not able to make a snowman, then how is it going to make such a complex machinery? Even little insects, if you look at them closely, they are so beautiful. Not only are they beautiful, they have structure to them. Everything is in place. They have a whole system for everything. They're very, very carefully crafted. They don't look like they just fell out of the sky just like rain does. Very, very beautifully crafted. So we cannot do that. So we have the intelligence side that's fighting with these demons. People like Dhruta Karma, devotees like Dhruta Karma, our Dr. Ravi Gupta, Radhikaramana, and many others were fighting with the Sadaputa Prabhu who left. And it's not that we're not winning. We are winning on small, little, tiny points and making progress. Even the scientists themselves, they made this whole Big Bang over again. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars to create another Big Bang. But they couldn't figure out what is it